Capricorn, how are we, my darlings? It's been a whole minute since I've spent any time with you. I feel bad. I've missed you. How's life? What is going on and what have you been up to? So Capricorn, as you can see, I've got shorter hair. It's quite hot where I am right now in my country, the United Kingdom. It's very hot right here right now. It's very unusual for it to be this warm, so so I had to shorten the hair. Let me know what you think. Anyway, Capricorn, I just woke up and I thought about you and I was just like, I really need to read for Capricorn because now it's getting beyond the joke. Hence my voice is a little bit like deeper. My darlings. Oh. Nothing even happened, but okay. Interesting. This is going to be an interesting read. I can already see this. Give me some cards for Capricorn. Capricorn, my goodness. All the usual suspects are in attendance. Fire sign, water sign. Capricorn, these cards are just flying. Nothing's even happening yet. Which means I've never, I've neglected you for a little bit, meaning that we need a little bit more, a few more readings in the month, All right, Capricorn. What is the energy for my Capricorn? Remember, just take whatever resonates, whatever doesn't, just let it go in the flow. It's obviously not for you. This is a lot. Yeah, okay, 3 more. Some sword energy. Yeah. All right, team. This is juicy. Capricorn. So, what is happening here? What is happening here? A lot of your cards, actually that's not true. So 3 cards fell on the side like this, okay? And the other 3 cards are upright. So I've got the 6 of Cups, 8 of Swords, the Lovers. I've got the Hermit, also on the side. 9 of Swords, also on the side. And the King of Wands. So there's a lot of reminiscing that's going on here. A lot of reminiscing about old times, memories of things that happened in the past. For me, this feels more like it's a love, it's a love relationship. I'm going to clarify it. I'm going to say that mainly because I do have the Lovers here also. I feel like it's a love relationship more so than anything else. This is just a general reading. So I'm not sure what's going on with Capricorns at the moment, so I need to gauge the energy a little bit. 8 of Swords, someone's in their head about something. But it's interesting with this 8 of Swords because it's almost like a situation of knowing what it is that you should do, but almost not taking the steps to actually do that. Does that make sense to anybody? It feels like there's a meeting at the middle that isn't happening yet. So if there's a situation here of give and take, it's almost as if there isn't the meeting of the minds yet. But it's very close. It feels like it's a very, very close thing. It's really, really close. I do feel like one person is giving more than the other to a situation. But, I'm getting the distinct feeling that there's going to be a little bit more cohesion going on soon. If it's not happening now, it's upcoming, definitely. Yeah, because with this person is coming out of a place of sleepless nights. There's someone here who doesn't really sleep very well, insomnia, overthinking, procrastinating. This happens in the night time. But I believe that this person has realizations also in the night time. I feel like I've said this to somebody before. I feel like we've had this conversation before, Capricorn. I've had this conversation with you. So it's almost like there's a situation of somebody who is leaning into their intuitive wiles. And while they're leaning into these intuitive wiles, they are getting downloads, but they're second guessing everything. Yeah, they're second guessing everything, which... Can I clarify that immediately, please? Okay, that just fell. Spirit is indicating here that you need to take those first hits of intuition as the answer. Some of you are asking questions at this particular point in time. There's a lot of thinking, cooking stuff in the brain, overthinking, overfeeling, almost in a way overfeeling, but it's all mental stress rather than physicality of stress, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of passion here with this particular person as well. I feel like I'm literally reading one person. I don't really feel like it's a collective. I feel like it's one or two people that I'm reading here. Okay. I want to have a look at I'm going back to the Six of Cups for some reason. That's over in the past, where it feels like it's a past situation. It feels like it's a past situation that there was a lot of love, there was a lot of harmony at one particular point. It almost felt like there could have been a deeper commitment in terms of somebody wanting to do something really official with someone, in terms of going to a church and getting married, or going to a courthouse or something like this. But there was a withdrawal from it. I don't know why I have to go back to that card. Can you give me something on this Six of Cups, please? Just one. One on the Six of Cups for now, please. Queen of Wands, but she fell on the side. So that indicates, that shows me that there is a counterpart relationship here. This is a love reading, team. This is just how it's worked out. There is a relationship here. Queen of Wands, I feel like she's been reminiscing a little bit. She's been thinking about the possibility of she could have been married now. She could have been married now. She could have been in her relationship now. She could have been. This is a could have been situation, but it's something that didn't happen. Or it's something here she's thinking about. That's really interesting. Because with this Ace of Wands, right, that fell here on the Nine of Swords, on the side, no, this is how that's how that worked out. And I think it's interesting that I'm holding it with the middle finger, the longest finger as well. There's a relationship here. There's a relationship here that the woman isn't sure about. But we have the King of Wands who definitely wants to come in and give something. It's a fire sign. It's a fire sign who feels a lot of emotion. I have the Lovers card here. Lovers was on top. That was at the bottom. The Lovers. Look at that beautiful card. The King of Wands. I swear, this does feel like it's one person. So the Queen of Wands is very much in two minds at the moment. You could be the Queen of Wands. Somebody finds you really, really attractive. They think you're beautiful, think you're sexy, really sensual energy. But you don't seem to be as enamored, I would say here. It's something that you did really want to happen, but it just didn't happen. There's a possibility of it coming back, you know. It's coming back into your vortex somehow. The Queen of Wands may have taken time to hermit. She may have taken time to soul search, to look at what it is that she finds compelling about herself. She may have lost confidence at one particular time. The interesting thing about your cards here, Capricorn, is that on either side, you know, I've got two cards here, and right in the middle I have the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. These two people are procrastinating about each other. There's procrastination, you know, and overthinking about the other. I feel like you're both lot of thinking about each other here. The male is much more interested than what the woman is. And feel free to switch it up, you know, switch the genders and all of those kind of things. The feminine energy is still soul searching a little bit. She's still soul searching, but I think for her it's just a journey. So she's never going to stop soul searching, if you understand what I'm trying to say. She's never going to stop soul searching. She's never going to stop seeking. She's never going to stop trying. She's that person that's always going to be working towards her enlightenment. You know, I just need to drink some tea. I just woke up, team. It's hard. My cappies. So with this decision here that is being made, there's a decision here that's being made, you know, oh God, this is one person's reading, I swear. Okay, underneath, okay. Yeah, this is definitely a love reading, team. You know, underneath of the deck, you know, I have got the Chariot, I've got the King of Cups. So once again, water is here again, you know, and the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's really self-sufficient. You know, she wants a relationship. She's not desperate for one though. She's kind of happy with just, she's happy with somebody being in her energy, being in her vortex of energy. It's not her be all and end all of life. She's abundant by herself, and she feels really abundant and free by herself. I love that card. You know, we've got the Lovers twice here. We've got the Lovers twice. This is definitely something to do with a decision to do with love. And also have the Four of Wands. You know, so with the Four of Wands, this is either a celebration, a family or friends coming together. This could be a marriage. This is somebody coming together to create a sense of stability. Right? These are people coming together to create a sense of stability. And with the Chariot card here, you know, this is something that I would say either you or the other party is really trying to bring to fruition. Movement, determination, manifestation. All right. So that was just on first glance. I want to have a look a little bit deeper now. So, yeah, this card just turned. There's a call for clarity, for, I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, team. The light is a little bit dodgy. This is the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. There's a call for clarity in between of these two people. There's definitely a call for clarity between these two people. That clarity, I need some more on this. I don't know why that card just turned. Okay, a random fallout. Because there may be another energy that's coming in. More earthy. It's going to take some time though. This is not going to happen. Wow. And the manifestation card is here again. The Magician is here again underneath of the deck. So there's a huge it's a huge thing here for manifestation. Somebody here is manifesting this brand new start with someone, and I don't even know why I even said that, but it seems like somebody here is manifesting a brand new start with somebody, you know. And because with all this sword energy, like it feels like it's to do with communication. It's to do with communication, I'll say first and foremost. It's to do with this opening the lines of communication. It's possible you two people, you don't speak right now. All this sword energy is all to do with communication. So it's about communicating as clearly as what you possibly can. Being open about your communication as well. It's not just keeping it all inside the head, because this is definitely sword energy, Aquarian. Yeah, I feel like there could be like air placements. Could be air placements, right? Remember the air placements, that could be any of the placements. Yeah. These people are not communicating. That just fell again. Okay? But it fell in reverse. It fell in reverse, which is showing, right, and it fell on top of the Nine of Swords. There's no clarity, there's no communication, but there's loads of this overthinking in between the two people. No, right, you don't know what they think, they don't know what you think. Everything is in flux at this particular point in time. Gosh, this kind of reading. Okay, give me something on this Lovers card. I want more on this Lovers card. Okay, those two cards just fell. Page of Cups. So Page of Cups just fell on the side. Remember, with the Page of Cups, it's very much a dreamy card, you know. Page of Cups, there's a fish inside that cup sort of thing. So it's a little bit of a surprise. And if you have a look at the card at the back of the individual, right, you'll see that water is very, very wavy. This is somebody who is dreamy, flits and floats from one thing to the other kind of thing, but it's full of dreams, hopes, and aspiration. So somebody here is really aspiring for this thing to work out here. The Nine of Cups also fell on the side. Someone's not sure if this is wish fulfillment at this particular time. You know, that looks like it's more on the case of the King of Wands. It's interesting, right? Because I feel like it's the King of Wands who actually had the complications. This may be for one person. It's the King of Wands who had the complications. So it's almost like he went off and did his own thing, and now he's considering, like, I don't know, like, if I'm fulfilled right now in what it is that I'm doing. Okay, right, there's two messages here. There's two messages here, okay? There's someone who's not sure if they're completely fulfilled in what it is they're doing right now or the relationship that they're in right now. But there's another set of people here, or another person, you know, another set of people or a person here who is sure that that relationship, right, was the relationship for them. That's also what I'm getting off that card. Okay, the Lovers, that was interesting. Why is the King of Wands here? King of Wands is considering traveling towards you, or you're considering traveling towards them. It's like they feel like the world is their oyster with you. They really feel like the world is their oyster with you. They're choosing you for some reason. They're choosing you even though they don't know if there is space for growth in this particular relationship. And they're worried that you won't accept the offer that they're giving to you. Or, I mean, I think that's basically that. Yeah, they're worried that you're not going to accept that offer. It's almost like they think you have a lot of other options. And they still want to see growth with you somehow, even though they don't see growth with you. So they're still willing to work at it almost in a way. Give me two more cards there. These cards are turning over like there ain't no tomorrow. With a 5 here, the 5 of Wands, there's confliction. Could be coming from outside sources, but I like the 5 of Wands. Because I think the 5 of Wands is very much change. It's somebody who's willing to fight for something that means something to them. Do you know what I mean? It's not just this whole thing of, yeah, I'm just going to let it go because I just don't know, like I can't be asked. You know, the 5s, they represent change, constant flux, everything is moving. Yeah, and this person definitely wants to come in and offer something here. They do see you as very stable. They do see you as very stable, as very, very boss-like, and you're always, what's what I'm looking for? What I'm looking for is reliable, reliable. I I don't mean reliable like a minivan. You know what I mean? There's an air of stability about you that they don't have. And obviously them being a fire sign, right? It's highly likely that this person is just like whooshing there and whooshing there. Very attractive energy, but not very stable energy, if you know. So they need someone to ground them. This is why I think that, you know, these fire signs, they can end up loads of times with Capricorns and Taurus people. There's also one more, Virgo. Wow, okay. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Cups underneath of the deck. The Eight of Swords again underneath of the deck. Love into all areas of your life, but overthinking it once again, that mind space, you know, but something that could definitely be the Ten of Pentacles for you. Complete wish fulfillment in all parts of your life. This is something that's going to move quite quickly, team. There's going to be communication about this. This person's going to talk to you about this, or you're going to talk to the person. I don't know why I'm reading so slow as well today. Sorry, team. I'm sometimes more potent, right, when I read slower and in the morning. So if you're bored, just fast forward. Here we are again, the Queen of Wands. Someone here is like cute, man. Capricorn, I've been saying this to you for some time. Some of you are very, very attractive. Very, very attractive. And look at the Lovers once again underneath of that deck. Damn it. This is definitely a love reading. I didn't know what was going to come up. I just wanted to see what the energy is, but this is definitely love. With the Nine of Pentacles here again. Wow, somebody sees you as very, very abundant. I want to see why the Queen of Wands is in hermit mode or trying to come out of hermit mode, half and half. Yeah, she's not trusting at this particular time, actually. You are not trusting. Oh, wow. Okay, team. So you know how I can't make this stuff up some of the time, right? You're not trusting, but this person loves you, man. Look at this. This just fell on the King of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Now that does not always happen. Right. I just saw those cards underneath of the deck. I shuffled. While I was shuffling, they just fell on top of him. No, this person actually really loves you. It feels complicated though in my body. Suddenly my belly feels like, yeah. And as soon as I said that, the Two of Pentacles fell. Right in the middle of the reading, where all the swords are. So this shows this person going back and forth. This could be on both sides, really, to be fair with you. You know, you're going back and forth and you're not sure if you should bring this person back into your life. They're actually not sure they should bring you back into your life. You're mirroring each other. This is a mirror. You're mirroring each other. Wow. Okay, I'm not going further with that. Yeah, I'm not going further with that. But I am going to look for advice for you. I'm going to use a different deck. Let's see what cards we get. Capricorn, what an interesting reading I got for you this morning. Wowzers. As soon as I opened up the deck, at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups is right there. Ace of Cups is right there. So some of you have been asking me about my decks. I don't really use that many decks, but I'm using the Light Seers. This is the Light Seers Tarot. And I also use this Tattoo Tarot. I love this particular deck. It always speaks truth. It's one of my favorite decks ever, sort of thing. So can I get some advice? Oh, okay. Can I get some advice, please, for Capricorn? How can they move forward in this love relationship? What was that? You need to come out of a space of feeling lack. Okay, come out of a space of feeling lack financially. Remember, how you feel, right, that is what the emotions tend to be, you know. I would actually say here, it's really important for you to work on how you feel. Daily meditations and affirmations, okay? I think it becomes really important. actually, before I came into this reading, my meditation really led me to share experiencing joy. I'm not going to share it as a full thing, okay? But I do want to share it in terms of a mantra I got from my Radiance Sutras. All right. I wonder if I saved the page. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so I'm going to leave that page open. You know, I think you will do good to start to feel joyful in your everyday life, joyful in your everyday practices, joyful in the things that you do. Give me 3 cards for advice. 7 of Wands put on the slide. I need 2 more. Okay, they just dropped out. Okay. So the advice really is to try to confront the things that you're trying here to ignore. There are people ignoring things that are going on in their life, and you can't just ignore, team. You've got to confront everything. I used to be a huge one for ignoring things. I was one of those people that just used to sweep things under the carpet. Now I talk about everything, including my short hair. Do you like it, team? Anyway, moving on. Yeah, this is a journey, you know. What you have to understand from this journey is that you need to walk that journey. You need to walk each and every step, you know. And sometimes the feet are going to go into puddles and stuff like this. Or sometimes the feet are going to be on rocky ground. But it doesn't actually mean you're not going to get to your destination. Right? There are a lot of you who are really, really searching for love. It's going to take time, you know. It's not going to be like an overnight thing, right? All of these obstacles are actually for a reason. These obstacles these obstacles are really put in place for you to learn exactly what it is that you really want from people, you know, what it is you're not willing to put up with. It's about you setting boundaries. So take off the blindfold, engage with life. It's important for you to engage with life. Even if somebody isn't talking to you, whatever it is, doesn't mean you can't send a quick message just to get something off your chest. That is a very interesting message. Right, I got the 7 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. That's not the usual translation, but this is a channeled message that just came through. About looking at your life for what it is, you know, and working on the things that you have to work on. Don't ignore things or sweep things under the carpet. You've still got a way to go on this road, right? But that road is going to be really, really beautiful. It's going to be full of these little lessons on the side. And these little lessons, you know, these little gems are going to bring you a lot of deep insights. And those deep insights are going to translate into abundance. Does that make sense, team? All right, so I'm going to leave the reading there. But I just want to read this this mantra out here for you. I started chanting it this morning. I just thought I'd share it with you. So it's about Ananda. Ananda means happiness, joy, enjoyment, sensual pleasure, the thing wished for, the end of the drama. You know what I mean? So the mantra is Sva Ananda Baritam. Sva Ananda Baritam. Sva Ananda Baritam. I am nourished and filled with the bliss of my soul. I am nourished and filled with the bliss of my soul. I am nourished and filled with the bliss of my soul. All right, team. thus ends the reading for today. So dramatic. All right then, my loves, it's been a pleasure. Never a chore coming in and reading for you so early. It's had that feeling that I had to read for you. Hopefully I'll be back next week, you know. Right, I'm trying to do this as often as what I possibly can. I've got real busy at the moment. Remember, if you need a personal from me, hit me up. Right, the personal readings are more solution-based. A bit like this. I'm looking for something at the end, right, that's going to help you on your journey. You know, I don't want to leave it like, yeah, like he might come back, he might not come back. What the hell is that? That is not even useful to anybody, especially not useful to me neither, sort of thing. So, you know, they're solution-based, they're a little bit longer. Actually, often people are going through more things. I normally add in human design stuff as well. Human design can be very, very interesting in terms of how you use your energy. So hit me up if you want any of those services. Other than that, team, I'm out of here. It's been a pleasure to spend this time with you. Have a great weekend. I'll see you again soon. Ciao for now.